socket away and a chance to clear. Ratten gets the hand pass. A.Christou towards the outer side to M.Hanna, who's in a 20-metre break.
So M.Hanna on half. So the brawl comes back to B.Heaver. So no Brad Pearce or Fraser Brown today for the Blues.
Heaver back after a badly broken out. And Rice from point-blank range gets the Blues' first goal.
To the mobility of the Carlton forward line. Kicks down, we see A.Koutoufides down there. Here's a chance for M.Clape against his old side. Will he get a kind bounce? He has.
Previous centre bounce as well, but here it is. E.Spalding coming through very strongly. Elbow tucked through the kick.
So the kick's in front of Kernahan. Great punch away by Mitchell White at ground level. This is where Heaver is very dangerous. This could bounce through for Carlton. Second bounce through, it has.
Last week for just one goal against North. Here he goes. His first today is a goal. And there is ball and gets it back to Hart. His high kick to half forward. Waiting at the back, Stephen Silvani takes a good mark. Eagles by 10 points after a tough first quarter. Williams. He's had a great year in 95, M.Clape. Oh, at centre half forward, a top mark is dragged down here by A.Koutoufides, who was a defender in the first quarter at the start of the game and was moved up during that first term.
Well, the Carlton side have opened well here. Clape, it's a good kick. Just gives it enough air for Anthony A.Koutoufides to judge it and then jump high and to take it right in front of his face.
This to put the Blues to within 4 points. A.Koutoufides, 48 metres out from goal. Raking kick, full points. A direct target. Bit of distance is not a bad way to go. He's kicked that about 65 metres, and Kernahan takes a magnificent mark behind. Short passing else, a decathlete as well.
Appears, Terry, that the tactics now are for Kernahan to play a fair bit up the ground and leave that 50 metres for A.Koutoufides one out with Metropolis.
Carlton trailing by 2 points. This to put them in front. Oh, good kick. Well, it was like goal kicking was the 11th sport in the decathlon there.
So Jakovic just kicks the ball long. It's one for the high flyers. M.McKay from behind takes it.
Nearly got himself boxed up. Finds Silvani.
But he elects to go short, and he finds S.Camporeale, who's done well. He'll get 50 metres here. So this is a certain goal for Carlton. So there's been a lot of action in the game, a lot of physical clashes, a lot of niggling. Players have to earn their kicks. So S.Camporeale, the Eagles don't even bother standing on the mark. Why waste time?
Fires out the hand pass to M.Hanna going past. Wide for A.Koutoufides. And he's proving a real problem for Metropolis. He's kicked 2 goals in this quarter, Anthony A.Koutoufides. And this time he's wide out, but about 40 metres from goal.
One of the options Mick Malthouse had was Ashley McIntosh to go back, but I don't think he'd be tempted to do that now. Perhaps Guy McKenna, who's in on the forward line at the moment, and maybe the next opponent for Anthony A.Koutoufides.
As the goal's in his sights. Oh, and that is a great kick. That's 3.
In front, unable to take the mark. Turnbull back of the pack. Ratten twists and turns, gets the ball back to Clape, sizes up the
hooked up by Clape, who looks as though he's gone up to half forward. A.Koutoufides out to Whitehead, should get the goal, but hooked it back. It's close. I think he's kicked it anyway. Goal to the Blues, and it's a 6-point difference in the last minute of the first half.
So the indication is, even though the surface is brand new, they've got to throw it up because the ball really doesn't bounce. We see a quick snap. That's by S.Camporeale. And they've kicked another goal. Back into attack, inside 50. Heady's in front, Sexton comes in.
So one climb again, knocks it goalwards. Whitehead, ball out in front. Spalding, Whitehead went past, snap, goal! Point the difference. Well played.
Kick off the ground by Simmons. Here's a chance. Hanna, all he needs is a clean pick-up. He does that. Point of the square. It's got Bradley loose.
This was a good kick from Hanna, just being able to spot Bradley in short and just tossing it up over the top there. This is a very important kick from Craig Bradley. One of the better ones, I would suggest, from the Carlton side from set shots.
He's had 14 possessions. His opponent for most of the day has been Banfield. He's had 13. This is just inside 50. Has he popped it through? He has. That's why he's won 3 best and fairest with Carlton. Been one of the best players over the last. Very good chance now for Williams at ground level. Playing on the forward line. Spalding gets the ball out wide. It went to Hanna. The ball comes back to Bond. He's got the pace. Back to Ratten. It's a long bomb. The goal square. Rice, he's got 2 to beat. He does it. Fantastic mark, D.Rice. He had to beat 2. He kicked a goal in the first term. And this will get the Blues back to within a point. And we've still got just under 10 minutes to play. Bang. The Blues within a point at Subiaco, and we see Don Pike back onto the ground. Worsfold off. They're ringing on.
So the change is really being made here. Here's Hanna on the run. Oh, good take by A.Koutoufides, who dragged it in one-handed. Hanna forward of the centre wing. Well played, M.Hanna. He pops it up high. Rice marks today.
Well, the thing is, he's right. He does it very well. Turns his body so that McKenna in his forward thrust really had no option but take Spalding in the back. Well worked, Spalding. Well umpired.
Spalding looking to get his first goal. He's had 12 possessions. He cleaned up McKenna in a fair bump early in the game. From a set shot, he's not the best kick in the league, but if he goals, he'll put the Blues in front. And he has. Carlton by 4 points. And the sign said Vic Power, but it's a former West Australian Sheffield Shield.
Rice. He's got it. He's going to kick a goal. The Blues by 10 points. Well, McKenna attacked the ball, got a shocking bounce.
Yeah.
Outside of his foot towards the boundary line. Matera, he's worked in this space beautifully all day. He was a bit slick for Simmons. He'll get it back from Simmons. Oh, he's a magician. He didn't quite get the support from his teammate then, and the ball is out of play on centre wing.
This game has been played at a level, Terry, that few games have been played at this year.
Definitely. I just hope people watching it on the television get the same impact that's occurring here, and it's still going.
Well, there was a bit going on here between S.Camporeale and Matera, and Matera's given away